Okay, my friends, today we're going to learn how to fold a origami flower called a Katsudama flower. Our target for the day is I can follow video directions to fold an origami flower. The materials we need today are one piece of practice paper, 3, 4, or 5 pieces of origami paper, and a glue stick. So we're going to start with that practice piece of paper. Here I'm using an origami piece just to show you how it's going to look and to show you that you need to have the colored part of the paper on the outside. On our origami paper there is like a white side and a colored side. We want to see the colored side. So I'm just showing you with that red Sharpie marker where to make your folds, where your folds will come to. And I'm going to give you this opportunity to really see how firmly I'm pressing down when I make my creases. If your origami flower is coming out kind of floppy, probably what you want to do is just really go back and make your creases more sharp, and those folds will be a little bit more firm. There we go. So the whole thing is folded. All that is left to do is to put glue on it. I'm going to color in with my red marker where I will put the glue. I take my glue stick and I put it just where that colored in section is, just on one side. And then I am ready to fold it together. I'm just bringing those two pieces together so the little triangular flaps kind of come together. And then I have one petal finished. So you guys will have just done that with your white paper to start with. Then you can take really the least number of petals to your flower that you can have is 3. The most I would do is 5, but I've seen friends do like 6 or 7 or 8, and they do look pretty cool. But for today, let's do 3, 4, or 5 petals to our flower. So here I've sped this way up. You can't really go this fast in real life, but through the magic of editing, it is all sped up for us. So I fold them all and I glue them all before I glue them together. So I get my 3, 4, or 5 flower petals folded and glued, and then I will show you how we take those individual petals and glue them together to make one big flower. So I am putting glue on one of the flat parts of the flower petal. If it's a curved part of the flower petal, that's the wrong spot. Don't put glue there. And then I stick it to the next flower petal on the same kind of flat side. You might have to kind of stick your fingers down in the flower a little bit and push it together there, just so it glues really well and it won't come apart later. There, I'm just adding another flower petal. I put the glue on the flower petal that I'm adding in and not on my petals that I've already added together, so that nothing gets stuck together that I don't want it to be stuck together. There, I just look for my place to add it in. Good, and I'm pinching a little bit with my fingers. There, so if you want to just do 3 flower petals, you can just do 3 flower petals, and that looks pretty good. I think on this one I'm going to do 4, so that's how that blue one will get added in. So if this is my last flower petal that I'm adding, I want to put glue on both of the flat sections. So here I'm putting glue on one flat section, and then I flip it over, I stick my finger in there a little bit so I have something to press against, and I put glue on the other flat section. There we go. Now I open up my flower and I'm ready to stick my last flower petal in. I just push it right into the center, and then I push it in a little bit with my fingers, and I kind of make sure all the sections have touched each other so the glue will stick. There we go. So now we're back to the beginning. I'm going to let you watch one more time how to fold one of those flower petals. You can fold right along with me, or you can just watch it through a couple more times if you need to. Okay, my friends, good job.